G'day guys, Alex from Max Rugby. I'm going to take you through your morning 5-minute mobility for rugby players. So let's get straight into it. We're going to get on our back and we've got lumbar rotations. All you need is just yourself. So we've got lumbar rotations here and we've got 30 seconds of this. So side to side. The key here guys, we're trying to get that knee down to the floor. We're trying to get the other side down to the floor as well. Just getting that nice rotation. I'm not sitting up, back's nice and flat. Really trying to drive those knees down to the ground. If it gets a bit too hard, feet go further out. It's easier. If you need a bit harder, bring your feet further in. I always start with lumbar mobility because my back's always been a bit of a problem area for me. Good, and now into crucifix. So up and over for a 15-second stretch. Good, trying to keep my opposite shoulder down. And then swapping back over. Up and over. Oh, that's it, lovely. Nice little click there. Trying to keep this shoulder down to the ground. Trying to get that other knee down to the ground. And then we're done there. Okay, now we're into a hammy floss. So in this position, trying to keep that knee to the chest, driving up, hamstrings. I've got us down for 15 seconds for this. And swapping over. Good. So making sure that we loosen off that posterior chain, guys. So lumbar spine, really important for those tight 5 guys. Hamstrings, obviously really important for those backs. Good. And our figure 4. Now, a lot of people do pigeon. I just like figure 4. So easy one is grab that knee to the opposite shoulder. A little bit harder as you reach through. And then grab that bottom leg to bring yourself up into a nice big figure 4. Now, not everyone needs to do this, but we're going to do 30 seconds each side. So holding. Hope everyone's having a good morning or afternoon, whatever time you're watching this. 3, 2, 1. Hopefully you guys had a win. If you're playing and you played last night. Now you can see I'm really struggling on this left side, so I'm just going to go back down to here. No shame in that. Just going to bring that up. Lovely. So just trying to get that knee to the opposite shoulder on this side. Oh yeah, that's good. So guys, we've got another 10 seconds, 9, 8, 7, good. And then we're gonna swap what we've got next. We're going into our hip flexor hammy. So we're gonna go pop up onto our knees now. In this hip flexor position, driving through, squeezing, and then rocking back, getting hammy. We've got a minute of this. And then back, through, and then back. Trying to get nice squeeze of the glutes here to get that hip flexor stretch. Then dropping back, keeping our back nice and flat to get that hammy. Got another 6 seconds. Good, swapping over. Lovely. So guys, I always like to keep my mobility short and I like to keep it very consistent. So I always do very similar exercises each time. For me, I always want to work on hamstring length, hip flexor length, quad length. Pretty much all my lower body is really important as a rugby player. Shoulders, I do a little bit of shoulders, but mostly it's always my lower body. So for here, we're then just gonna chuck one leg out to the side and we're dropping back into that abductor stretch. This is a really nice one for people that get tight groins, driving through, squeezing, dropping back, getting that abductor, driving through, getting that hip flexor. Yeah, like I said, I always try to work on my lower body. It's really important that our lower body has good mobility, reduce the risk of like hip flexor strains, quad strains, hamstring strains, ankle sprains, getting yourself moving well in your lower body. When I sort of like bulletproof that lower body as best as we can. You know, you'd be kicking yourself if you missed a game or a training session because you were just a bit too tight and you hadn't warmed up properly or hadn't recovered properly the day after a game. So always good to make sure that we get sort of into that recovery as early as we can the following day. Could be going for a walk, doing 5 minutes mobility, 10 minutes mobility, which is why I made these videos for people just to follow along so you don't have to think. So from here guys, got a really easy finish, child's pose. So we can go in the middle. I'm trying to get my knees nice and wide, drop my bum back, come up over to the side for a big stretch. So I just go like 10 seconds one side, 10 seconds middle, 10 seconds the other. Coming back over. This is our last position here, 10 seconds. We've got 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, guys, I really hope you enjoyed that. My name's Alex, I'm from Rugby. You've already just completed your 5 minutes of morning mobility. If you have any other questions, want to see something else, drop in the comments below. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next video.